Hello, welcome back to Pick and Pour podcast. My name is Ajwa Kofoya. This is episode 4 of our podcast. I'm here with a gentleman.
Andy, once again.
As we usually do, we are going to pick from two selections of topics and then discuss what they are. Can you help me out? Cute. Okay, so for today, our topic is it fair for expenses in a relationship to be divided based on income, potentially burdening one partner more than the other?
Oh, this really works for me.
This really works.
It works for me. It works for me very, very well, you know. I mean, that's what's supposed to be done actually. It's supposed to be done that way, right?
No, I do not know.
Oh, Ajwa,
I do not.
why would you say that? I
I
mean,
do not.
why would you like me to be burdened one way or the other if I'm with you? Why would you like that? Yes, I think say to prorate the split of the expenses based on income. Come on, it has to be that so that it doesn't burden one partner. You get it?
So that means you are with me.
No.
No, we are saying is it fair for expenses in a relationship to be divided based on income?
Yes, we have to split it.
Potentially burdening one partner.
Yes,
So it is fair.
it is fair. That it has to be split that way. Let me tell you, Aldra, you take an amount of 4,000 as salary, right?
Yes.
I take 1,000 Ghana as salary, right? At the end of the day, if we are making expenses for a month, who do you think should bring more money on the table? Even though I'm the man, who do you think should bring more money on the table?
It's I believe it's reasonable to have expenses shared, but it shouldn't burden one partner more.
If it's
'Cause-
a burden, why would it burden you if
Because
it's being shared equally?
contributions are not just financial.
No,
They
I
are
don't-
non-monetary contributions. Let's say I earn more than my partner,
Yes.
and we split utilities, we split rent.
Yes.
That's because I have
More
higher
income.
income. I pay more. I pay a higher percentage. Let's say
It
70
will not
30.
be. It will not be more. At the end
And
of the day,
at
it
the
will not
end
be
of
more.
the day, the non-monetary contributions, I am still doing more.
What do you mean by non-monetary contributions? Like what?
We have childcare.
Childcare. Those
Yes.
things you're going to still use money to do them, right?
Not all of them require
So,
money.
like what?
Like-
Because I know Pampers, you're going to buy them with money.
Babysitting.
Babysitting.
I'm
It
home
come-
with the kid.
Oh.
I'm home
that
with
one,
the
you
kid.
Don't talk
You
about
come-
it.
you
If
come
you say babysitter,
home-
I thought you're going to bring it caretaker or something.
No.
That's what it entails. If
If-
it's you,
if-
why do I have to bring?
If I feel like it's the monetary burden falls heavily on me.
You think I should be working in place of those things?
No, I don't think you should be working in place of those
So
things.
what are you trying to talk
I don't
about?
think it should burden one partner more than the other. I do
It's not even a burden at the end of the day because, for my example,
How is it not a burden?
for my
For
example, Ajwa,
the first couple of months, it will be fine. But as a human being, resentments will build in
What
over
I'm trying-
time.
if
If
you
one
say burden-
person feels like I'm taking a lot all on myself.
Oh, Ajwa, how do you
No.
say taking? Let me tell you. Like the
It
example
is.
I gave you, right? You're taking 4,000, I'm taking 1,000 Ghana cedi.
Yes.
We are supposed to bring an amount to start something.
Yes.
Do you think it would be fair to bring in my whole 1,000 Ghana?
No,
on the
it will
table?
not be fair.
Good.
It will not be
If
fair.
you bring out 500
But
cedis from
then-
your
But
4,000,
then
you will not
that
be burdened.
business,
You will
that
not be
business,
burdened.
that business is not going to
You
be
will not be
run.
burdened.
That business is not
I'm
going to
bringing-
be run on money alone.
So
That business is not going to be
what
run
I'm
on
talking
money.
about- what we are
So
talking
on the
about-
other
what we are
end,
talking
on the
about
other
here is
end of it, you should
it's
be able
physical.
to pull your weight
As in-
more
more
to
if I say-
balance it out.
That's what I'm saying. It's fine. We're trying to say that if I don't bring in more money, then I should spend more time with what we are trying to build together, right?
Yes.
That's not a problem. What I'm talking about right now here is the financial aspect, the money aspect. If I take in more than I take, and we are starting something together, do you think you're supposed to bring more money than I do, or you think I should just put everything I have on the table?
I don't think you should put everything you have on the table
We
so
should
that you
split it.
have zero.
We should split it.
We should split it in a way that we are both
Is it
comfortable
going to
with.
be equally,
If-
or you be,
Even if it's not equally, let's say
It
it's
doesn't have to be
60-50.
60-50
It's 60-50.
Against
It
who?
depends on the amount we are
Against who?
trying. It depends on the amount we are trying to come up with. It depends. Let's say we are trying to come up with 500 CDs.
Okay.
I have 4,000. You
I
have
have
1,000. I can say that okay. Since I have more, I'm bringing it all.
You're bringing it
I
all.
can also
That is
also
even
say
better. That
I
is
can
even
also
better.
say that let's contribute together. What can you bring? What can I bring?
No,
But don't automatically assume that
Mhm.
because I have the higher income,
Uh-huh.
I should contribute more.
You should contribute more. Ajua, you should contribute more. You take 300 cities or 400 cities out of these 4,000, and I bring in 100 cities or 200 cities out of my 1,000 Ghana. It doesn't spoil anything. At the end of the day, I keep only, let's say,
The fact, the
800 to
fact that
myself.
the
You are
fact that
keeping.
I have 4,000
Uh-huh.
doesn't mean I am going to spend that
This is the
whole
expenses we are making for
that
ourselves.
whole 4,000.
This
Is
is
it
the expenses we are
if
making for
if it's
ourselves
a
in
marriage? If it's a marriage,
Yes.
fine. But if it's a relationship, no.
If it,
If it's a relationship,
let's put
no.
relationship aside. Let's talk about marriage. How about that? That one is good, right?
Not necessarily, no. I'm still not going to agree with you.
Really?
No.
Oh, come on, Ajua.
No.
See, Ajua.
What men usually fail to understand that women, no matter how much money we make, we can't. No, it's not an expectation. I'm not even going to go about expectation part. No matter how much money we make at the beginning, first year, second year, we are okay carrying the bigger financial burden. We are okay doing that. But after a while, no matter who you are not Mother Teresa.
I know,
You're
but
not an angel.
Ajua, what I'm trying to say,
You are going to start questioning stuff.
I know, but what I'm trying to say, no,
Why
no.
is-
How
why-
would you question? Are you going to question the kind of work I do? This is
No,
the
I'm
work
not
I
going
do.
to-
This
I'm
is
not
what
going
I'm
to-
being paid.
I'm not going-
This work you do. This is what you are being paid. We can't change that. Only
You
if I go and
can't
find
change that.
Only if I go find a
You
different work.
can't change that
And that's what I say. Only if
by
I go find
contributing elsewhere.
elsewhere. I'm talking elsewhere. That one is completely it's
you-
settled. I'm trying to talk about the physical here, as in the money.
You want us to talk
About
just
about the
financially.
yes, that's the major thing I know. Everybody would like us to talk about. So the financial aspect, Ajua,
But the
do you think
financial
we should split
aspect
it
is-
based on our income? Right?
No.
Why no?
Here, values also come in. There are some men that are okay going 50-50.
Even though
there
I don't
are
make
some-
that I don't make that much.
Yes.
Okay.
And there are some men that are purely traditional.
Mm-hmm.
I want to carry it. If you want to chip in, great. There are some men like that.
Okay.
I have a cousin like that.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much he's earning, he says he's the man.
Okay.
He's going to carry the financial burden.
So that-
he's not going to say, let's split it 50-50. Let's split it 70-30. He's not going to do that.
Okay.
He's going to carry that. But if you want to chip in,
At the end of the day, what do you use your money for?
what do I use my money?
Yes. What do you use your money for? I mean, I want to know.
What do I use my money
What do you
for
your
in
yes?
a
What do you,
marriage?
yes.
Even in a marriage,
Yes.
there are certain expenses that are personal expenses.
I wish this thing has been said
If-
earlier in a particular conversation
if-
I had with you.
If I am making that kind of money and I am still coming to you, give me money to go and do my hair, give me money to go and do my nails, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
It
But do you know
doesn't.
we have ladies doing all this you are saying. Do you know we have ladies doing that?
I'm not siding with them, am I?
You are siding with them
not.
because you are saying that.
not.
See, no matter how
I'm
no
saying,
matter how
I'm
it is.
saying that
no
I'm
matter how
saying
it
that
is,
if I'm
okay?
making
No matter how it is,
4,000,
Ajua,
I'm not going to come to you that give me money for petty things. I have money to do
See,
that.
what
But
I
there
keep
are
hearing-
some
what I
men.
keep hearing you ladies
There are
saying,
some men too
what men
that
can
even
do,
if I am
women can
making-
even do it more better. Women can even do it more better, right? So you have to do this one better. The thing
those
is,
ones
you are making more than I am.
usually are taken out of context.
Uh-huh.
When we are fighting for those things, we are fighting for equality in pay.
In-
We are fighting for yes.
You guys are selfish.
When these things started, it was about women's rights to vote, women's rights to equal pay.
Yeah.
Even though we put in more work, even this day and age, as a woman, you would have to put in 1,000% before you make close to what the man is making.
Oh, I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
No.
Really?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Perhaps you should have
Oh,
you
no,
should
no,
have
I don't believe
such
that.
conversations with your female
No,
friends.
I don't believe that. See, Ajua,
There are in this day and age.
Ajua, let me tell you.
That even
I
in
have
even in
some
board
responsibilities
board
apart from
meetings,
me being with you
as a woman,
wife.
if you are not that
Ajua,
loud, you are not heard.
Ajua, see, even apart from the responsibility being with you as a wife,
Yes.
you know, I have other responsibilities. Okay, in our setting, we believe that there may be these small issues even at your extended family. You have to go help out and those kind of stuff. In our
That is why
settings.
I said
So-
that you
so
still
if I
have
put
personal
all if I have to put
responsibilities
all money, I
even
put all
in a
those money on the
marriage.
table, what then do I use for those things? You understand? You are making 4,000. I'm making just 1,000
So,
Ghana cedis. And
yeah.
we are splitting a share of, let's say 500 cedis, right? What will happen if you put in 300? Say I put in 200, or you bring 400, I put in 100 cedis. It's not. See, you will not even feel it.
No,
At the
that's
end of the day, this is
you.
expenses for the family.
That's
This is
you.
expenses for us.
If it's
And
expenses for
the rest
us,
of the money
I
is
get
just
that.
yours.
But you are making the point of you have external family
And
responsibilities.
not even that alone. There are a whole lot of things you may be even doing.
Your side of the family, my side of the family. We've come together.
Yes.
If you have expenses at your end of the family, you bring my attention to it. Can I help out? How are we doing this? You don't just keep it to yourself and then the resentment starts building that I had this kind of
So that is
responsibilities
the more reason why we have to
and
split,
then you didn't help.
for it not to even bother burden you. That's the more reason why we have to just split the whole thing according to what we are making.
No.
So that all these things, I don't even have to come and tell you these things. At least I'll have something for myself to be doing it. Do you know, if this thing keeps on going on, every problem I have in my extended family, I come for you for help. We talk about, what would you be thinking of me? What would you be thinking of my people? Certain things are there. I don't have to tell you. I have to be able to
If she understands the situation you are in.
No,
I don't think that's going
I
to
don't
be
have to tell you
problem.
everything. If my parents call me, oh, maybe see, be a young guy, see,
She knew.
those things.
She
Let me
knew.
tell you.
She knew when she entered the marriage that she earns
She knew
more
what?
than you. She knew.
So
And these things,
you're ready for problems. Certain problems can come without you
don't
knowing,
stay the
not
same
knowing
forever.
them.
These things don't stay the same forever.
Okay.
Granted, there may be some percentages where throughout the course of the marriage, the one partner makes a whole lot more than the other.
Yes.
Over time, what if she also loses her job?
Adjoa, let me ask you
What
something.
if you are the higher earning partner loses that job? What then happens? Are we still going to go by that percentage, or are we going to have some flexibility?
Then the bedroom for much more on me.
That is why I'm saying that it is not fair. It is not
It
fair
is
that
fair
we
because
have a fixed percentage that
it should be fixed.
No matter what,
because
I am taking 70%.
If that happens, okay, if that happens, meaning that now I have to put more on the table now because I have more income than you
but
have.
then in the beginning, you were saying that yes, it should be fixed. If I'm earning more, 70-30.
No, I'm not.
So
I'm not saying that.
If I have a pay cut,
in that particular, I'm saying split based on our income. As in, it has to be prorated on the income we make. You understand? So that's why I give you an example. If I'm having 4,000 as your salary and having 1,000 Ghana cedi, we have expense of 500 cedi. We can't say we are splitting 50%. No, it can't be like that. You have to even bring more than the 50. You can bring in 70 or 80. It's plus nothing. At the end of the day, you have about 3,700 to yourself. And I'm bringing 200 cedis.
It doesn't mean that 3,700 is all to myself.
But who is it for?
Who is it for?
Yes.
I also have responsibilities. I may also have responsibilities elsewhere.
Fine. Let's say that responsibility is going to take you about 1,000 Ghana cedis.
How do you know? It's 1,000?
It's an assumption. Okay, then how about me? If you are scared of losing your 3,700, how about me left with 800 cedis?
There should be flexibility. That's what I'm saying. There should be flexibility.
The flexibility you are saying here is we should split it based on our income.
No.
Why no? Flexibility so that the burden will fall on me. I don't make more.
If we are splitting it, my stance is if we are splitting it based on our income, that's fine. But it shouldn't burden one person.
I don't know why this should burden you because we are doing it based on your income. There are certain things you are supposed to do. Don't you eat every day? You eat every day, right? You eat every day.
Sure.
You surely take that part of the money from whatever you make. At the end of the day, you can't say this is
nobody nowadays, male or female, nobody nowadays, male or female, wants to do everything 100%. No one. I think even nowadays, the males even want it better than the women. You see? You see?
Okay. So, but Adjoa, the thing is, we have to share all these expenses based on our income. The fact is, now you see how things are going on now. Imagine I share this thing with you 50-50. See how much I make. See the money left for me to do other things I'm supposed to do. If you're a very reasonable person, come on, you would understand this. You are being unfair here because you're a lady. You want everything to fall just on the man, like the traditional way of doing things.
If we are going.
Which is wrong. It is very wrong.
Okay, so Andy, if you are going the traditional way, the traditional way states that the man takes the financial burden.
It shouldn't be like that.
But in my stance, I feel like income shared according to income shared proportionally based on the amount of money each partner makes, that's reasonable. But then if it burdens one partner more,
I feel like it wouldn't burden you.
if it burdens one partner more, I feel like it's not fair.
Fine. I don't know what you say about burden, but I'm not going to burden you. How much more me? If you're making more than I'm making, how would it? If it's burden you, how much more me?
Okay.
In you are making more, and then me, I'm not making that much. If it is burden you, how much more me? What do you think? I'm supposed to die from earth?
This has been an interesting discussion. Please let's have your comments in the comment section. Thank you again for joining the Pick and Pour podcast. Until next time.